You're thinking about selling your home. It's a super exciting time. You're picturing the for sale sign on the lawn, the super busy open house, and that exciting new place that you fell in love with. But what's the number one thing that causes sellers the most stress? It's not the showings. It's not the packing. It's setting the price. And it's getting ready for the most difficult, the most awkward, but the most important conversation you will have with your agent, the conversation about your listing price. Today, we're going to talk about that conversation. What should it sound like? How do you prepare for it? And how can you ensure that you're hiring an agent that's going to tell you the truth, not just what you want to hear? I'm Dana Gain, and if you're thinking of selling in the Hamilton, Ancaster, Caledonia, any surrounding areas, this is the video you need to see before you sign a contract. Before you even talk to an agent, I'm sure you have a number in your head already. That's human nature. Maybe it's based on what your neighbor sold their house for last year. Maybe it's the number that you need to get to make the next move happen. It could just be the number that you feel your home is worth. That number becomes an emotional anchor. It feels real to you. And the thought of listing your house for less can feel personal, like someone's devaluing your home, your investment, or the improvements that you've made on the house that you feel make it look so beautiful. I'm here to tell you it's completely normal to feel that way. Everybody does. But in a shifting market like what we're in now, that emotional anchor can be the very thing that prevents you from a successful, financially rewarding sale. The first job of a great real estate agent or broker like me is to help you separate those feelings from the hard facts of the market. Here's the honest truth. The market doesn't care what you paid for your house, and it doesn't care what you need to get out of your house. And it certainly doesn't care about what your neighbor got for their house 12 months ago. The market only cares about three things: supply, demand, and what a ready, willing, and able buyer will pay for your house today. And when you're interviewing agents, a great agent will come prepared to show you the reality of today's market. That agent should walk in with a clear, data-backed presentation. Right now, early 2026, that presentation should include these key facts. Hamilton's average selling price is down 6% compared to same time last year. Hamilton West is down 14.9%. Ancaster prices still average over $1 million, but this is down 13.6%. Inventory is up 13%. This means buyers have more choice than they've had in a long time. A great agent presents data like this, whether it's Hamilton or Burlington or anywhere else, not to scare you, but to prepare you. They're setting the stage for a realistic pricing strategy from the beginning. Now, when you're interviewing agents, you will typically meet one of two different types. The first is the people pleaser. This is the agent who walks in, hears the price you have in your head, and says, "Oh, sure, we can do that for you." They tell you exactly what you want to hear to get you to sign the contract. In real estate, we call this buying the listing. It's a bit of a dangerous game because that agent knows that that price is too high, and they know that they're going to have that awkward conversation with you in 4, 5, 6 weeks. The second type of agent is the professional. This agent also listens to the price you have in your head, but then they say something like, "I can understand why you feel that way. Let's look at the data together." They will walk you through the recent sales, the current competition on the market, and the market trends. If your price is realistic, everyone's happy. But if it's not, they will have the courage to tell you the truth before you sign the contract, even if it means they are risking not getting the business. An agent who's willing to lose the business at the expense of telling you the truth is the agent that you want to hire. A professional agent will explain to you that overpricing your home from the beginning is the single biggest mistake you can make. Testing out the market at a higher price is not a strategy. When you price your home too high, you're missing the most important window, and that is the first 30 days. That's when your listing is fresh and you're getting the most attention from serious buyers. If you're overpriced, when those buyers see your listing on realtor.ca, they're just going to swipe away. They will dismiss it and not even consider it, and certainly they won't book a showing. Then your house sits on the market, it gets a little stale. Buyers and their agents start to wonder what's wrong with the house. By the time you eventually do the price reduction that should have happened at the beginning, the momentum is already gone. You will end up selling for less than you would have if you priced it correctly from day one. So as a seller, how do you make sure you're hiring the professional, not the people pleaser? You need to ask the right questions in the interview. Number one, What is your strategy for pricing my home? Listen for words like data, recent comparables, days on market. If they just say, let's just list it high and see what happens, that's clearly a bit of a red flag. Question number 2, what happens if our home doesn't sell in the first 30 days? A great agent will already have a proactive plan to show you. They'll talk about reevaluating the market, seeing what's happened in the intervening time since you listed the property, and making potentially a strategic adjustment. More importantly, they won't be afraid of the conversation. They will welcome it. Question number 3, tell me about a time you had to tell a seller something they didn't want to hear. Now, this question will tell you a lot. You're going to be listening for their communication style. Do they sound like they're your partner? You want to hire a strategic advisor who's proven they can handle difficult conversations with honesty and data. Choosing your price and choosing your agent are the 2 most important decisions that you need to make when you're thinking about selling your house. Having an agent that's going to be honest with you from the beginning, who will prepare you for the realities of the market and who will guide you with data, not just tell you what you want to hear, is really the key to a successful sale. If you're thinking about selling your home in Hamilton, Ancaster, anywhere in the West GTA area, and you want to have a real honest conversation about what your home is worth and how to get the best possible result, let's have a conversation. If you found this video helpful, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit those post notifications. It really helps my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.